Beneath the murky waters, a deadly weapon strikes without warning. These massive claws are not for tearing dinosaurs, but for hooking slippery prey.
But the truth is far more bizarre. Meet Deinocheirus, the weirdest giant of the Cretaceous.
This giant is a rare omnivore, using its terrifying claws to harvest plants.
Its toothless beak acts as a perfect biological lawnmower, stripping leaves with ease.
Inside its massive stomach, thousands of swallowed stones act as a grinding mill for digestion.
That strange camel-like hump is actually a massive fat reserve to survive harsh droughts.
But the swamps are not entirely safe. The apex predator, Tarbosaurus, arrives. Dinocheirus does not flee. It turns its bizarre anatomy into a formidable defense.
Realizing the risk is too high, the tyrant king retreats. After the danger passes, it's time for a refreshal bath in the muddy shallows.
In the ancient Nemegt wetlands, these bizarre giants thrived in peaceful harmony.
A patchwork of oddities, yet a perfect masterpiece of Mother Nature. A baby Triceratops wanders alone, unaware of the danger looming from miles above.
The assassin's arrival makes no sound, casting only a terrifying shadow.
It strikes from the blue sky with the kinetic force of a living missile.
A 2-meter beak acts as a pair of biological chopsticks, delivering a swift end.
On land, it stalks with the chilling, unstoppable efficiency of a machine. Standing as tall as a giraffe, its towering vantage point leaves no prey hidden. Launching 250 kilograms into the air requires a mechanical masterpiece. A single, earth-shattering flap propels the giant into its true domain. Riding thermal currents, it soars effortlessly, a massive glider requiring no engine. These masters of the air embark on epic, transcontinental journeys. The Cretaceous sky was their ultimate domain, the pinnacle of aerial evolution. An aerodynamic marvel that Mother Nature would never repeat again in history.
In the dense, fog-shrouded forests of the Jurassic, survival required constant adaptation.
Meet Yi Kui, one of the most bizarre dinosaurs ever discovered.
A missed step in the canopy usually meant certain death. But Yi Kui had a secret weapon. It didn't use feathers to fly. It was nature's bizarre experiment, a dinosaur trying to be a bat. A unique, elongated wrist bone acted like an umbrella strut, supporting a membranous wing.
Its feathers were completely useless for flight, serving only to insulate against the cold.
Meanwhile, other dinosaurs were testing a different design: flight feathers.
But on the ground, this membrane made Yi Kui incredibly clumsy and vulnerable. A deadly disadvantage when predators lurked below. Only its sharp claws and desperate reflexes could save it.
floor belonged to the giants.
Taking to the air was its only true escape. But without strong muscles, it could never truly fly, only fall with style. Evolution's rough draft would soon fade away, leaving the skies to the birds.
In the shadows of the Cretaceous, a weapon of pure nightmare slashes through the silence.
A swift, brutal strike from a killer's scythe brings the victim crashing down to earth. But this is no act of murder. The victim is merely a branch of fresh greens.
Meet Therizinosaurus, the most bizarre evolutionary mistake. A gentle vegetarian armed with the claws of a demon.
These 1-meter claws are so massive and cumbersome, they drag along the earth like a heavy burden.
Its enormous belly houses a massive fermentation chamber, breaking down tough plant fibers to fuel its bulk.
But in the Nemect Formation, danger always lurks. A hungry Tarbosaurus spots an easy, clumsy meal. The apex predator of Asia declares war, ready to crush the neck of the slow-moving giant.
Cornered, the clumsy herbivore transforms. The grass cutter becomes a lethal, towering wall of blades.
Driven by starvation, the Tarbosaurus takes a desperate, reckless gamble.
The scythe strikes with force, turning the hunter into the hunted.
The strike breaks its momentum. Even a giant can falter under the right blow. Defeated, the apex predator retreats, its dominance shaken by a force it could not overcome. The demon returns to its peaceful life, a gentle giant armed with the weapons of a god. In the unforgiving Cretaceous desert, even the most heavily armored survivors are pushed to their absolute limits.
Dehydration strikes quickly. Once the legs give out, gravity takes over without mercy.
But in the Gobi, weakness never goes unnoticed. The desert's feathered phantoms are always watching. They close the circle, aiming to flip the heavy fortress and expose its vulnerable underbelly.
But this baby is not alone. The heavily armored cavalry has arrived. A single warning strike from a tail club that can shatter solid bone.
Calculating the deadly risk, the raptors choose to retreat and stalk from the shadows. United again, the herd forms an impenetrable moving fortress, shielding their weakest members from the desert's wrath.
Their ultimate defense is also a trap. The thick armor absorbs heat, turning their bodies into walking ovens.
But the sun is not the only enemy. A massive haboob. They hunker down, using their impenetrable back shields to weather the abrasive fury of the flying sand. Inside their skulls, complex spiral nasal passages act as natural air conditioners, and as the storm passes, a highly sensitive sense of smell detects the ultimate prize: moisture. A rare desert oasis. A sanctuary of life amidst the endless sea of red sand. For the armored giants, survival is a journey of endurance, leaving their swifter predators watching from afar.